Hello guys and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at web development project ideas. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So what exactly do I mean with web development project ideas? So with web development project ideas, this refers to the potential concepts or proposals for creating and building websites or web applications. These ideas can encompass a wide range of topics, functionalities and purposes. These could be like e-commerce platforms, social media networks, portfolio websites, educational platforms, job boards, online marketplaces, travel planning sites, and plenty more. Now, with development projects, this involves using programming languages, frameworks, and various technologies to design and implement the desired features and functionalities. We've went ahead and covered these in different videos, so go ahead and check them out on our YouTube channel. But for this sole purpose of this video, we're going to be taking a look at other areas that we can look at, such as online portfolio, e-learning platform, job board, real estate marketplace, social media platform, online food ordering system, event management websites, and so on. And we'll be using a CMS, which is Wix, to take a look at some of the potential web development project ideas. Anyways, these sort of ideas will serve as a starting point for developers as well as the designers. And you'll be able to create engaging and useful web-based solutions to address specific needs or interests. So stay tuned and we'll take a look at a couple of ideas. So whether it's an interactive learning platform, a platform for connecting buyers and sellers, or space for showcasing creative works, web development project ideas will offer opportunities for developers to create an impactful and dynamic digital experience on the internet. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and hop onto Wix and take a look at a couple of different templates and a couple of ideas that we can do for a web development. So once you've decided whether you're going to be using CMS or a dedicated system for it, like a framework or hard coding a website, but for us, we're going to demonstrate it using Wix. So this is one of the CMS applications that you can use on the internet. So this is a website builder. So this is especially great for those who aren't technically skilled with coding and want to have a website ready to go. This would be a great starting point for yourselves. So anyway, we'll take a look at a couple of examples on Wix right now and have a look at some of the web development project ideas to inspire you for your next project. So we're going to go ahead and click website. Now, most of these CMS website builders are more or less the same. So whether you're on GoDaddy, Squarespace, Shopify, Joomla, Drupal, wherever you're at, this is more or less going to be the same, especially for ones that do use themes like Drupal and like WordPress. They do use themes. So it'll ask us here, so we'll use Wix, of course, what kind of website are we building? So we have ones like online portfolio, e-learning platform, job board, real estate marketplace, social media platform. But for now, we'll go ahead and select a portfolio and go ahead and click next. And what will we call our website? PT portfolio. So we'll just call it something simple. So of course we can change it anytime, which is great. Now, not all the website builders will offer this where you can add things to your website like chat, Instagram feed, blog, video, online store, bookings, events, and portfolio, which we are. Now, for those who actually don't know about Wix, it's a very popular cloud-based website building platform. And you can see straight away how we're able to quickly just click and have a professional looking website. So we'll continue on. Well, we'll talk about Wix as well and doing the website ideas. So you get a couple of options here. So which we've got the Start Now, Editor X, or the Website Generator. But for the purpose of the video, we're going to go ahead and select Start Now. And of course, we'll go through the different parts like the portfolio that we've mentioned. So what's great about Wix is it is a drag and drop editor. Like most of the CMS, you've got templates and themes, customization options, mobile optimization, app market, e-commerce capabilities, SEO tools, blogging platforms, and so on. There's just so much to choose from here. Now, you do have that luxury as well if you're using WordPress, Drupal, or even hard coding the website yourself, which is great because you get to actually fully control the website all the way to the database, which with a CMS you don't. But anyway, getting right back into the topic. So you can see here that there are a couple of options to choose from. You're not limited in options in terms of ideas. So if you're a photographer, you can go ahead and open up a photography type website. We'll go ahead and have a little view on it. So Samuel Obi, you can see that there's a couple of options there. It's nice, plain, and minimalistic. Regardless, it'll be an area for you to showcase your work, and as well as that, maybe have some paid items that you can do. So if you're trying to run an e-commerce site, you can go ahead and do so. Or if you're trying to run a non-e-commerce site, you can do so as well. So if you just want to showcase it. So here's one there, Soaring Springs Bridge. So there's a couple of different contemporary pictures on that. So that's more or less what that looks like. So that's one there. Now you could do as well as that a blog. So if we take a look here, now this again, take into account we're looking at over a CMS website builder, so you could do this as well for hard coding. So these are just a couple of examples on what you can try to make. But anyway, with blogs, you can see that we do have other blogs that you can create: a personal blog, food and travel, news and business, arts, fashion and beauty, sports and wellness, podcasts. So there's a couple of different ideas there. So if you develop a blog platform, you can try to increase ranking, SEO. There's multiple ways you can create a business out of it as well. So you can generate some income. Now, there are other ones as well, like an online marketplace. So just say we wanted to do something based on e-commerce. We could create a watch store, eyewear store, or if you have a client, there's multiple options in terms of templates, and these would be the same as well for WordPress and Drupal. If you have themes, you can create a couple of themes, or you can pick and choose a couple of themes that are available. And just to hop onto that area, you can see that we have loads of themes to choose from. If you are going to create a e-commerce site, here's a few from Shopify. So there's Crave, Huge, and of course some of these are going to be paid for, or some of these are going to be free. So it just depends what your budget is in terms of that. Now you can create a travel planning website. So you can create a platform that helps users plan their trips by suggesting travel tips, or suggesting different flights that you can book, or different countries that you can go through, or not even countries, but like even your location. Offer booking options, things like that. So you can create a website based on that. You can create a quiz and trivia type game website. So that's more into the design and web application, and it'll host like quizzes, trivia games, and different categories with levels of difficulty. Let's see if we could try to get one for it. So if I search up game, so something like that. So with this, say this is the gaming company, okay? And there's a couple of different ones that I can choose. So if I click on that, then I can play this sort of game, if that makes sense. So I can play a game. Of course, it won't be possible with the likes of this sort of website builder. You will need to have something hard coded, but that will be an example as well. Now you can create one for a recipe sharing type website, so you can create a community through that. Let's see. If I search up recipe, there's one there. So again, coming back to the food blog, you can create one of those. So this is where you can create a community-driven platform where users can share and discover recipes with ratings and reviews. So that's an idea for a website. If you want to as well, if you want to look maybe into fitness, let's just take a look. We could have a fitness tracking app, or a fitness studio or website. There's a couple of different options there. You got fitness studio, fitness trainer, especially if you're building one for a client, this is your option here. And if you're maybe wanting to create, like, say, an event, So if it's going to be a event that's upcoming soon, then you'll be able to have that platform help users organize and manage events. This could be like ticket sales or even event details. So there's one there: tech conference, festival, music festival, event planning company. You have creative conference, event venue. So couple of options there. And even viewing it from a CMS website builder, it kind of gets you going into what designs that you want to go for. Are you looking for like a modern design? Are you going to go for a minimalistic design? What way are you going to go about it? And this leads me to actually talk about this application. So if you want to get your ideas going in terms of web development, the best way to start off is to actually have a website sort of builder, your wireframes. This is where you're going to be creating your website. So I'll show you guys an example. So this is one of more of our internal website, which is LLA. So you can see luxury, leisure, and affluence. This was meant to maybe just talk about the lifestyle of an individual. You could see like expensive watches. You could talk about like the luxury cars, things like that. It was meant to be a luxury built website, as you could see. So this is where you could start to develop your ideas before hopping on to creating a website. So think about what you really want to create out there. And although we are a digital marketing agency, or web design and digital marketing, as I should say, we have created some internal brands as well, like Conley Cove. So this is mainly to talk about Ireland, or not just Ireland, but the rest of the different countries in the world. And of course, these are just like travel guides, blogs, and travel videos. So that could be an example for one. And we also have plenty of other internal websites that link as well with ProfileTree. So you can see we've got Learning Mole, so the likes of Learning Mole as well. So there's one there. That's an example. So that's like an educational platform. And we have other ones as well, like Amazing Food and Drink. So like I was saying earlier on, like if you were to create a website with a recipe sharing community, then that would be great. You could talk about like what the great food, drinks, recipes, and then of course have an input. So we've created here an area where you can suggest a recipe, and from there, that's where we can actually upload a recipe. So you can see that the top 8 fish recipes in the UK and Ireland, 6 mouth-watering baked Irish main dishes, so things like that. So there's a couple of options there. And on top of that, we also have another internal brand as well, which is Amazing Cars and Drives. So those are just a couple of ideas that you can do. You can go ahead and make. But of course, just remember to choose a project that aligns with your interests and of course the skill level that you have in order to build the website. So as I said, you can try to use the easy route, which is to use one of the CMS website builders, especially if you're not technically skilled with that, then that will be a great platform to start off with. But if you're maybe a little bit more expert in terms of coding, then go ahead and build a website. That's where you'll be able to handle the databases and front and back end of a website, which is handy to have. But there you guys have it. And as I said, just remember to choose a project that aligns with your interests and skill level. Get creative with it. Go as well as you can if you want to, but do note before you start the actual web development, which is the CMS website builder process, or of course if you're taking the route of hard coding it, just remember to start from the very start. Think about what you want, think about the foundation, go through the wireframing stage, whether you're going to have to sketch it or use the likes of Figma if you want to. And then of course think about the features, functionalities of your web development website. But guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you did find it helpful, let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.